Hi everyone, this is Mitch, and it is Saturday, June the 2nd, 2018. Here with your free live picks. Of course, we are here live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So be sure to join us. We're live on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. Of course, we do 3 free picks every single day. Hey Peter, how you doing? So we have Major League Baseball today. We got NHL. Got all sorts of good stuff going on. So we got 6 premium picks today. Of course, today's newsletter day. So I got a newsletter pick as well. And it's also parlay day. It's also discount code day over at Sports Chat Experts. Today's discount code is NEED, N-E-E-D, like it says on my shirt. Anyways, of course, if you're looking for our best bets or anything specific, best place to look is the premium area or sportschatexperts.com. Of course, if you're a premium member and you have a question on the game, by all means, send me a message. Pretty easy to contact. Still setting up the YouTube stuff. That's what I seem to struggle with here every morning. It's like they don't let you do it ahead of time. I don't know if it's my internet connection or what. As we'll figure it out. We always do, right? Do 3 free picks every single day. Of course, we're not the only live show in town, but we were first, as usual. I know you guys have a lot of options now when it comes to YouTube live shows, free pick websites, premium picks, all that stuff. Just glad you consider us and use us as part of the rotation. As we know in sports betting, some days better than others. Yesterday, pretty good day. Premium area, we were 5-1. So kind of getting back on track there. And I think more importantly, we were on some of those easy winners, and it's like, it's always fun to win like the nice comeback game or whatever, but I'll tell you what, those easy winners are awesome. And we had a bunch of those yesterday. Yeah. Our best bets always are our premium picks. Always. So I finally got the YouTube up and working. Good morning, Julian, Robert, Henry, Nasty N8, happy birthday. Monka, Alex, James, Skip, Adam, Randy, Byron, Jimmy, Indy, Derek again, and Peter, of course. Do some free picks here. lot of one of those. It's like kind of that time of year where we kind of look to the other sports outside of the mainstream too, right? It's kind of like we got the World Cup starting in 12 days, and it's one of those. Yeah, it's in the newsletter. So if you've signed up for our free newsletter, Ivy Paven, and you have that pick, 100% free, delivered to your inbox. How much better does it get than that? I would say none. It doesn't get any better than that. Anyways, like I said, kind of get, like at that time of year, we start looking at other sports that we might not look at. It's funny because it's like I was talking, I have one friend that's like a really big baseball fan. I don't know too many really big baseball fans, but we all follow baseball, and then Labor Day weekend, football starts. It's kind of like, when football's going on the weekends, we ignore it. Then we're back on baseball during the week, and then even with my premium picks, unless I really see something I like on the weekends, I try and concentrate on football because that's really what most people want. And, it's just the nature of the beast. But, this time of year, it's like, it's like if there's anything, World Cup soccer, we might not watch soccer, much. We'll watch games here and there, but it's like all of a sudden, World Cup comes around and we're all glued to the TV. I'll tell you, we have a lot of interest. Like we cover tennis, and we have a lot of interest in our Derek, you should contact support@picksandparlays.net, and of course my email is mitch@sportschatplace.com. Super easy to reach. A million ways to reach me. You're on Facebook, and we have Facebook Messenger, and it'll tell you, just email me, mitch@sportschatplace.com. Super easy. The newsletter, I would contact support@picksandparlays.net if you're not receiving it and you think you've signed up. If not, try another email. Your email could be blocking us. Check your spam folders. But I can tell you, the email goes out twice a week. Robert Hollister. Mitch, I've been following you for 8 years. When you started doing 3 free videos, you used to show us the paper with the picks you handicap, and now it seems you go on the fly, 6 p.m. to 5 a.m. The reason, I think that's part of the reason that I do it. And normally when I do the premium picks, like this is what he's talking about. But normally when I do the premium picks, I've weeded them out to such a point that I don't have the leftovers. When I used to show the paper, it would be like the leftovers from the game. So this is Thursday's games right here. So you could see this was Thursday. So here's that. All right, let's see if you guys can see it. So the Yankees Orioles over, right? So you could see like some of the thought process there. I don't know if you guys can see it on the YouTube, but it's kind of like Yanks. So the Yankees over was a pick that I was thinking about. I didn't give it out as a premium pick, so I gave it on the show. But I still have the paper. I got tons of it. See? I got just everywhere. You can just reach onto my desk. I'm looking at the early college football games, the games of the year. I'm going to start writing those up. I have a flight coming up, so I'm just going to write on the plane. I don't know if I'm going to do individual games or if I'm just going to do like a quick hitter, like for the day. Because it seems like each day or each weekend there's a bunch. So maybe I'll do a separate article for each of these weekends for the college football games of the year. But anyways, let's just get to some picks. I want to get out there and get surfing. Oh man, I can't show you guys because Um, let's see if there's a way I can do this. I think there will be. We'll figure this out. Hang on. We're going to figure this out. So here's from yesterday. I'm going to knock my coffee over. This is probably going to be a disaster. There it goes. There goes my camera. But let's see if I can show you guys anyway. So here's me yesterday on a wave. You can see it going right over the top of my head. And I'm going to show the guys on YouTube the same thing. And there you go. You can see the wave easily a foot or two over the top of my head. That was yesterday. Anyways, let's get to the free picks. I could show you some good blow up, some good wipeouts I had yesterday too. Anyways, yeah, this is my wife saw this shirt. She was like, "You gotta get that shirt." She's like, "That is you. You need to let that shit go." And I think we've done a good job of it this year. But let's get to the early game. I like the Oakland A's against the Kansas City Royals. I'm a little leery. I didn't put the A's as a premium pick today. The reason why I didn't pick the A's as a premium pick is because the world is starting to catch on. You guys know, if you've been, well, you don't all know, but a lot of you guys that have been following the site for years, you guys know that I like to be an early adapter on teams. And the A's have been a team over the years where I haven't been afraid to go, even though, you know, they're a low-budget team. But normally that's meant good prices. But with the A's now, people are starting to catch on that this is a very good team. And, you know, Trevor Cahill, not really kind of like a star pitcher, a guy who, this is his second round in Oakland. He was an all-star his last time in Oakland, but that was only because they didn't have anybody else even remotely all-star quality. It was kind of like every team has to have a representative. He was their representative. Is he really a minus 150 pitcher on the road? I don't know. So it's kind of like, I like the A's here. I like the Royals less. It's more of that. But I'm getting a little leery on something like this. The A's against the bad team laying a big price, because that means the public is on board. So you guys know I don't like to be where the public is, but I think the A's are the pick in this game. So we'll take the Oakland A's, and that'll be our first pick. Of course, today is discount day at sportschatexperts.com. Use that discount code NEED, N-E-E-D. It's right here. So use that code. Yeah, Hamill has been pretty decent. He's been decent, but the A's have a way of just pecking and pecking and pecking, you know, and then they finally break your will, and that's what we saw yesterday. You know, the A's were a premium. I think they were a premium plus pick yesterday. I mean, I loved them yesterday. The two picks that I really, really liked yesterday, when all was said and done, and I put my money on the table, were the A's and the Tigers. I love the Tigers and the Reds, right? Because, I mean, the Padres brought up this pitcher, and those of you that are premium members, you know this, or you bought my premium package. You guys know this because I put it in the write-up. But the Padres brought up some guy, and he had like a 5.9 ERA in Double-A. It's like, we got nobody. Let's just bring this guy up just to fill in a spot. And, you know, and of course he's going to get hammered. It was like, I couldn't believe that the price was, you know, just minus 115 on the Reds in that game. It was crazy. But anyways, we're gonna take the A's here anyway. But we're gonna tread a little lightly on that one. Our next game. We're gonna take the. Trying to remember who my premium picks are, so I don't have to. This one. All right. So, oh, maybe it was then. I like the Red Sox here against the Astros. I know we came up short with the Red Sox yesterday with Chris Sale. The Astros ended up hammering the Red Sox bullpen is what happened there. But the Red Sox didn't back down. Verlander has been razor sharp. David Price has not been bad his last few starts. Just getting plus 160 on the team with the best record in baseball. I got to take it, right? So, I mean, this is what we do. You know, it's kind of like you look at this game and you just say, well, they have the second best record in baseball, the Red Sox do. But you look at this game and probably percentage-wise, they have 19 losses, but they have 39 wins. The Yankees have 17 losses, but 36 wins. So there's somewhere in there. I don't have the standings up, but I mean, this is what we do, right? I mean, this is the game. You know, you got a team that's 39-19. You get them at plus, 160 or better, and you take a punt on it. And that's what betting baseball is all about. You know, what do we say? You know, what do I say all the time? The very, very best teams in baseball lose 70 times a year. So would the Astros losing to the Red Sox with David Price on the hill be such a huge upset that it's plus 160? I don't think so. I think it's worth the play. I'm going to take the Red Sox here plus 160. You guys know it's like you show me plus 160, you know, it's like, or more, it's hard to get me off the pick yesterday, at all. And, that it's this one. I mean, you guys know a couple swings of the bat for the Red Sox. That ball's flying out of the park. We know that Verlander's been razor sharp, though. There's no due. No, I hate the word due. Robert Hollister saying that the Red Sox bats are due to break out. I got news for you. Nothing is ever due. Nothing is ever due. Ever. Never. The only thing that's due is the mortgage payment or the rent money or taxes, right? But there's no player or team that's ever due. So I say that, and I've said this on the show too, is that when I go into a casino and I go over to the craps table and there's nobody there, and the dealers will say to, like, I'm usually with Craig, and they'll say to us, welcome fellas, it's like they know us, and it's like they don't know us. I don't know if they know us from this or if they know us from playing craps. They're probably both. And they'll always say, come on in, fellas. And I always say, you guys should give us shirts. It says, come on in, you're due. I'm like, it said it on the sign out front. Come on in, you're due. Everyone loves that, because it's like, you're never due, never. I've seen some crazy thing. Yeah, bets being out of the lineup hurts, but one player in a team sport, a guy who's up, only 12% of the time, right? In baseball, batters are up only 11%, right? 11.1% of the time. So while he probably accounts for more than 11% of the Red Sox offense, yeah, I mean, I'll say this again as well. Here's something that I say all the time too. Any player that can make a professional sports team roster can play. There's no scrubs in professional sports. There are none. At least, well, in baseball, there's the call-ups and the send-downs, and yeah, we saw one in San Diego yesterday. But I will say that for the most part, and I think in the Red Sox outfield, there's probably no scrubs. depending on the team and the depth. Anyways, this show 100% free. All we ask is that you hit the like button, like and follow our page on Facebook. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube. If you hit the little bell in the upper right-hand corner, that's how you get notifications. The lock of death, no one has really come on and said that there's a lock. So we haven't really had a lock of death. The last lock of death that we had was the Warriors in game 1. So they were the lock of death, were the Warriors. I have, of course, the under that game in a game that goes to overtime. Some days, right? I won all my baseball that day, and I had the under. Why is fading James Shields? James Shields is pitching well. He's pitching equally as well as Chacin. And I gave out the White Sox yesterday. Yeah, Jimmy, I gave out a pick on that game somewhere. I just can't remember where it was. I don't remember if it was a premium or a video or something. But I definitely gave out a pick on the Braves-Nationals game. There it is. The Red Sox. So the Astros are the lock of death. Alex Marquez, Houston will win 110%. There it is. The White Sox were our only winner out of like 5. Yeah, I was 5-1 in my premium picks. That's where my best bets are. Say it every day. Say it in every video. Say it on this show all the time. My best bets are my premium picks. 5-1 yesterday. So, whatever. Oh, man. Anyways, do one more pick. I thought this was an interesting game. The Blue Jays up against the Tigers, because we have 2 teams that can swing the bats, but we got 2 pitchers that have been really, really good recently. I love fading the Blue Jays, especially on the road, but with J-Happ, I can't do it. And, with the Tigers, with Boyd going, he's pitched really well also, so just tough to go against. I'm going to take the under in the Tigers-Blue Jays game. That'll be my 3rd pick for today's show. I kind of like the over, a lean to the over in the hockey game tonight. So we'll throw that in as well. But anyways, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go hit the surf. It is big, big, big here in Maui. I showed everybody that picture. It was about 2 to 3 feet over the top of my head.